Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome to my channel. This is my first video on YouTube. I mean, technically it's my second, but I deleted the first one, which was like years ago. But this is my first time jumping into YouTube and starting to try this out. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Sierra. I am 21 years old and I am currently living in Johannesburg, South Africa. And obviously by the accent you can tell I'm not necessarily South African. I am from the States. And yeah, we'll be getting into that. This video is going to be a 10 things to know about me. And yeah, just to kick this off so you know who I am, what I like to do, and get an idea of the kind of person that you're dealing with on this channel. But I'm so excited to be doing this, and yeah, let's just hop right in. Thing number one is my name is Sierra. I've already stated that. You can call me Sierra, you can call me C, you can call me Cece. Those are generally the names that I answer to, and yeah, probably the most important thing to know about me. Number four thing to know about me is I love to do calligraphy. I actually have a calligraphy Instagram account trying to kickstart a calligraphy business, and it's growing slowly. But yeah, to check out my work, I'll have the link down in the description of my social media to check it out. And I would love to hear you guys' input on it. But yeah, I love to do calligraphy. Number five is I love to sing and I love to dance. I've been dancing, I feel like, forever. And singing, I've been unprofessionally doing it since literally Hannah Montana High School Musical era came out. And then it progressed and I started doing some general vocal training, which was more of stage presence training. And I started that when I was 12, and then I went more in depth into the vocal focus when I was 15 or 16. I hired a private vocal coach and went to her for, if I served 3 or 4 years, and she was fantastic. Shout out to Tina Stevens. She's great. And yeah, so that's kind of my vocal journey, dancing, done my whole life. I actually am in this place right now where I'm debating starting a TikTok. I was against it at first, but obviously it's been around. I know the TikTok dances because what other dance am I gonna do? But I've been kind of debating it, so you should guys let me know, should I start a TikTok down below? Number six is I am a fruity sweets kind of gal. So I like chocolate and I like general sweets, but fruity sweets, so any kind of sweet gummies or sour straws, anything like that, that just is like the sweet spot. I actually have found here one of my favorites. They have Woolworths here for people in the States. I think there's very limited Woolworths, if any, now in the States. But they have Woolworths here. It's a big store. And they have these soft gummies. And they're so good. They're my favorites. Or they have these strawberry, like, they're kind of sour, but they're not like the traditional sour straws in the States. They're a little different. They're strawberry sour straws that you can get at Westpac in like this giant tub. And those are also like my go-to sweets. And in the States, my go-tos were the Starburst minis, but they had to be the red flavor. But I wanted the minis. I don't know why, they just taste different, and I love them so much. And obviously the pink starburst are the absolute best. So that's my favorite kind of sweets. That's what I love to snack on, my unhealthy habit. Number 7 is I love to organize. I have always loved finding different ways to organize things. I'm not the cleanest person, which sounds so weird to go together, but I used to look at DIY organizing things. Since I've been living by myself, I've loved looking at different ways I could place my items, and even getting into calligraphy, like doing labels on jars and other organizing things that would use my skill in calligraphy, has been very fascinating for me. So yeah, I love to organize, and I love things in a certain order. I'm a planner, so I love things kind of planned out as well. So organizing, both in planning events and even just everyday life, is great. I absolutely love it. Thing number 8 is I love lights. I'm obsessed with lights, whether it be candle lights, I do love candles, or city lights, Christmas lights. I really love lights. From my window you can see part of Johannesburg, like towards Sandton area, but you can see all the street lights, and their major highway, I think it's the N1, is just lined with street lights, and so you can see part of that from my window. And I just love seeing lights. And it's a bit of a twist here, because in the States you'll find like whole neighborhoods that go all out for Christmas, and their light displays and everything. And obviously you have, where I'm from, we have Lake Lanier Islands that does their drive-through light show. But here it's not as common, just because everything is kind of fenced in or walled in. If you guys would like me to do a video on the differences between living in the States and living in South Africa, let me know, because there are some distinct differences. But with the way that houses are placed and guarded, it's not as common. So we are planning to go see, there's one house in this giant neighborhood that apparently does, they go all out for the Christmas lights. There's also Melrose Arch that I think we're going to check out, that apparently has some really good Christmas lights. So I'll probably be vlogging that, which would be really cool to see. But yeah, so I'm obsessed with Christmas lights. I'm obsessed with any kind of lights. Number 9 is I am in a relationship. I am dating a guy named Grant. We have been together for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in January. And yeah, that's an interesting story of how we met. I would love to do a story time on that. But he's absolutely fantastic and has done so much for me. And yeah, we're really happy together. We know we're gonna marry each other. And yeah, life is just in a good place in that realm of relationships. And the last thing, which can also lead into video ideas that I've seen, is I love true crime. So I love and a little bit of conspiracy theories. I used to be more obsessed with conspiracy theories than I am now. I've kind of backed off from it, just because your mind can go so many places and not necessarily find a conclusion, which frustrates me. But with true crime, other than the unsolved cases, with most solved cases, I love to hear about. I love watching videos on it. I'm very into history, so that's kind of like those are historical events. So I say true crime, but I'm also talking about like the story of Diana type stuff, or certain like Amelia Earhart, like certain mysteries as well, I guess you can go into that. But I love getting into that. I love researching that. I love watching YouTube videos on that. So if you guys want me to start doing that and incorporating videos like that, I would love to do that. I think I've compiled so much information in my head on true crime cases that I think I could do some good videos on that. But yeah, so let me know down below in the comments if that would be something you guys would be interested in seeing. So that is all for the 10 facts about me. To be honest with you guys, I'm very nervous to start YouTube. But I'm hoping in this way, like seeing how Corona happened, and seeing how the use of social media has been growing and connecting people, I'm hoping to do the same. I want to connect with more people. I want to put a smile on people's faces, even if I'm not necessarily in person with them. And I just want something that I want to produce something that people enjoy and come back to and just find a safe space in, if that makes sense, of just watching my YouTube videos and watching the content and just feeling relaxed by it. So that's kind of my goal, is to bring smiles to people. But that is all for this video. Let me know down below what other videos you'd like to see. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.